Let's get it done. Today, we're in Arizona and we're headed out this 21-mile rough dirt road to the famous Red Cloud Mine. The Mineralogical Record has been doing write-ups on this location, all kinds of publications, because this is some of the best Wulfenite in the world, and we're about to go dig it. So we've went about 15 miles on a pretty rough road. I would recommend full-wheel drives because if you don't, you might end up here like Bob. We got 6 more miles to go, y'all. Let's get it done. Over the last few miles, we've seen wild donkeys, we've seen rams, butting heads. Pretty cool. And you don't want to venture off this road because it's government property where some missiles were tested. Be careful. Welcome to the Crystal Collector. Today we're in Yuma, Arizona at the most famous Wulfenite mine in the world, the Red Cloud Mine. It's right behind me, and today we're going to check out the pit and we're going to collect some specimens right off the surface. And guess what? You guys can come out and collect yourself. This is a public feed dig location. We'll have more information about that later in the video, but go ahead and check out their Facebook page right here. The large pit right behind me here has been dug since 1878, and they were mining for galena and silver. The galena was mined and then they would pull the silver out of that, but now the Wulfenite is the prized possession, and some crazy world-class pieces have been found out of here. They're going to continue to mine this location, but today we're going to collect some surface pieces. We may go down into the pit. Stay tuned, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. You don't want to miss this. Let's get her done. And there's actually a lot of fluorescent minerals. We'll check those out later in the video, so stay around for that. You don't want to miss it because it's rivaling some of the top fluorescent areas in the world. And Roger here runs the place. What would you say your title is here, Roger? And how long have you been doing this kind of stuff?
Well, I've been here for this is my 6th season, and I am the general mine foreman. I have a degree in economic geology, and I'm a 38-year retired underground professional hard rock miner. So we hit a pocket the end of last season. I'm working on that pocket this season, and this is what's come out. This is what this mine is famous for. So this is the triple header, I like to call it. We found this one the end of last season, and the reason I call it a triple header is it's a 1-inch Wulfenite crystal on the front, 7/8 on the back, and a 1/8 of an inch growing out the top. This took me almost 4 hours to get out of the pocket with a dental picks.
Wow.
It's what I like to call the butterfly, and this is an unusual piece because it is on quartz crystals, and it's one of the biggest specimens that I've found on quartz crystals.
Ooh. On quartz crystals. You know I'm going to like this one, y'all.
And it also has the white blades you can see here are bladed barite crystals, which makes this piece very unique.
Wow. Now how much would that one set me back?
Again, potentially could be $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 just because it's unusual.
Wow, amazing.
And not one of those crystals is damaged.
No damage, world-class stuff. Phenomenal.
And this one came out of a pocket the size of a grapefruit.
Wow. I've always been interested in Wulfenites, but until I came out to this mine and really seen them, I think I'm hooked now, y'all. Look at that. When you see this stuff in person, it really blows you away. The color pops like crazy. A piece like this is worth 100, maybe a little bit more, but when you go up in size just a little bit, you can start adding those zeros.
Size matters.
So right behind me is one of the several adits in this huge pit that they're finding the Wulfenite crystals. We're going to explore all around the surface and see what we can find. But first, we're going to do some awesome surface collecting. It's pretty rare to rain out here, but if you could get here after rain, which we're not, boy, I can't even imagine what you'd find. So we're going to have to get close to the surface and nose to the ground, and we're going to look for these crystals. Look at that. Check it out. We're getting it pretty quick. Look at that. Within 30 seconds, I'm already finding some Wulfenite. Oh, yeah. Check it out. That came right out of a void there. Pop those out pretty easy.
Well, so this is what you want to do when you're down here looking on the lower benches. This is the ore, and as you can see, if you can, there is some Wulfenites in here. And that's the reason why you pick up these rocks and turn them over, because if you see Wulfenite on it and you see pockets or vugs in these rocks, 90% of the time there's going to be a nice Wulfenite crystal. And just like the song, boom, there it is.
There it is.
Over the last few seasons, I have had 10 half-inch crystals found by people right down here.
Oh, wow.
Just turning over rocks.
Here with that camping couple. I've been digging for like 2 or 3 hours, not even all day long, and I've filled up a flat of stuff. Check these out. I found out by coming down here and just looking the surface, flipping stuff over, bursting rocks, you'll get them. Look at that beauty. Look at that. It's actually in a bed of druzy quartz. The Wulfenite crystal just has a super neat luster. These are so fun to find. Kendall, what you got? Did y'all find something good?
Frank found this amazing
Oh
Wulfenite.
my goodness. The matrix is about 2 foot long, and there's Wulfenite crystals all over it. What do you think about that, Frank?
Pretty sweet.
We can't get him out of the mine. He's non-stop. Look at this pile here. They got Wulfenites for days.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take mine up and we're gonna call it a day. Here's one of my favorite finds of the day. You can see the beautiful Wulfenite crystal, and then you've got some fluorite veins running through there, some calcite. Super cool. Also up top, there's a huge area here of tailing piles that's just completely loaded as well that you can go through. So you don't even have to go to the pit. So if you come out to dig, there's plenty of material. I don't see them running out for decades and decades, maybe ever. What a great place. So y'all, I was only able to stay here one day, but they have another mine that you can come in public dig, and here you get vanadinite, and it's called the North Geronimo Mine, and it's open to the public, so be sure to check it out, and be sure to hit their Facebook and check them out, because we're going to do a dig later on in the year. It's going to be epic. Let's show you some of these close up. Some of them get a cherry red color. Look at that. And then you can get pieces like this with really good coverage all over the rock. Look at that luster. Amazing.
It has the bling.
So be sure to stick around for a future video of this mine. But like I say, we're going in the fluorescent room, a special place. Did you even realize they have crazy amounts of fluorescent rock here? We're going to check it out. You can actually come here and collect it as well at night. So be sure to bring your UV lights.
And all the ore here fluorescents.
All of it.
All of the ore here fluorescents.
Wow.
Some of it multicolored.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're about to
That's
see.
what you're going to see.
We are about to see it.
I'll go after you, babe.
Just one. It looks just like Franklin, New Jersey.
Look at that. Wow. Actually, it's better because you got the purples. You don't really have much of that out there. You just got red and orange.
And the purple and blue is fluorite. The red and orange is calcite. The green is a zinc mineral called willemite.
You guys, look at this piece.
That's beautiful.
I mean, that is beautiful fluorescence. Oh my goodness.
It's all over. This is the ore from the mine. This is all over the dumps. You can collect this.
That's beautiful. And there's going to be so many different patterns. Look at that. You're right. Y'all are giving them run for their money. Yeah. I mean, good
There's a
Lord.
bigger
Look at that big
piece there.
chunk. What's really cool to me is I love how the fluorite runs through as a vein and just, oh man, look at that contrast.
When you get the red, the blue, and the green in there, that's what we call the trifecta out here, and there's plenty of it.
So you can come out and collect this stuff all day long, or actually all night long. Look
As
at
long as you
that.
don't wake me up.
That's awesome.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
Wow, that is amazing.
Here's some pieces that you can find at the location. I actually purchased these because I only had about a half a day to dig. But check it out. So cool. I'll tell you, I never was really into Wulfenite until I went out to this location. And I'll tell you what, once you feast your eyes on these in person, they are the neatest crystals ever. We're going to be doing a public dig around September. It might even last up to 2 weeks long. We're going to be hitting both locations, so be sure to hit their Facebook page, like and follow that, like and follow my Facebook page because that's where the event will be created, and it's going to be epic. Around September, it's going to happen. So be sure to check out the Red Cloud Mine on Facebook, the Crystal Collector on Facebook, and you guys, I've got an Instagram page. What? And another store on eBay just added.